Hello everyone. Today I'm going to give you a short demonstration of the RVS 2106 enhancement where we've introduced support for multiple source nodes in Rev-Trac for CTMS transports. This feature was driven by feedback from several customers. Previously, Rev-Trac only allowed one CTMS landscape, or essentially one source node per change request. So this meant that if a customer needed to move transports across multiple landscapes, they were forced to create multiple change requests and then coordinate them manually, or maybe using Rev-Trac releases. And while many customers were managing this limitation, Yeti specifically raised this as a pain point and requested the ability to handle multiple source nodes within a single change request. So in response to that, we've introduced full support for multiple source nodes in this version of Rev-Trac, which is 837. And let me walk you through what this looks like. I've already created a sample request. Let me just clean it up in here for us for the sake of the demo. And we move everything out. So yeah, technically SAP, and Rev-Trac in general has always allowed multiple routes from a configuration point of view. So we could always go into SAP into the Rev-Trac ABAP layer and configure multiple target groups and associate them with different CTMS routes. But the Webco had validation rules that blocked users from actually transporting from more than one source node. So when we actually selected a particular migration status, and if the migration status was going to import transports, there was a validation in place to actually prevent that, and users would not be able to do so. And was therefore quite an ugly user experience at the end of the day. So with this update, those limitations have been removed and supportive functionality has been added. So to give a viewpoint of what I'm talking about, if I move back and I go back into edit mode and I go to the technical section of this request, you now see that I can actually select multiple source nodes. Yet again, something that was allowed from a UX point of view, but would fail later on in validations. But yes, I can now select maybe a transport for virtual source node 1, and then for the mtar as well. So there's two mtar and app content nodes. So we can effectively have mtars and app contents going in as part of the same change request. You can save these. As you can see, both have been added successfully, no issues whatsoever, no validation, prevention. And at this stage, really nothing blocks the request. I see that there's a user that's blocking here. This should just be my user. Sorry about that. Bring this back up. Complete, sign and approve. So here we had some validations kicking in that was actually blocking this operation, but now see we can actually approve. We get to see the two transports and the details of where they're going to be migrated. I can hit sign and approve, and yep, both of them are in progress. So in summary, yes, customers can now work with multiple CTMS landscapes and effectively manage multiple development and release paths within the same Rev-Trac request, which was not possible before. So yes, thank you.